Assistant lover, have you forgot my name, baby? My name, I don't know shit if I don't know you. I don't know shit if I don't know you. I don't know shit if I don't know you.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Klue right here on Infinity Interviews. You about to learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
I was in the child support chicks. When you still like on the cloud?
Yeah, for sure. Doing a documentary and shit.
Documentary? That's what's all this going on, bro.
It's that music shit.
Oh yeah, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, yes sir.
Sir, you doing all right?
You have a great day too, guys.
Water breaker, fellas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I gotta clean it up.
Used to follow, now I lead it. Used to hate my music. Now it's clear that they ain't need it.
Hey. Hey. You go with the bullshit. You go with the
Yeah, bro, this is not my mama crib.
It's your place. Inside the home of Dallas Klue.
It's my mama crib. That's where I lay my hat.
Oh yeah. Finna munch real quick and get ready for this interview.
This is something completely different. Some happy music.
Hello? Nah, I'm trying to find the key, I'm sorry, but all I can hear is Klue's stupid fucking ukulele.
Why must you play with my heart? So you wanna get drunk in the woods? Oh, oh, ooh, oh, oh. Don't let it go.
We do it all the way 100%. All the way. No questions asked. We get fucked up. And we don't ever ask for permission. We only ask for forgiveness. So the whole drunk in the woods thing is like, this is the woods. You want to get drunk in the woods? Let's get drunk in the woods. Let me get drunk. I guess you can call this my home. This is where I spend all of my fucking time. God damn it. This is where it gets down. This is where I get creative. This is where we say fuck the boundaries, let it flow. Whatever happens, happens. No wrong answers, no right answers. Just freedom. Complete and utter freedom. There's
Alright, this is Hugo Infinity here with Dallas Klue up in his studio. Loving the artwork.
yeah, shout out to my man Bug De Niro, Bug Star. If you can get a shot of that up there, right there on top of that beanie, my man Bug. You know what I'm saying?
Bug.
Start there. So, my tattoo artist is one of my best friends. We easily 30 or 40 years apart in age. I bounce tattoo ideas off of him. He bounces the music ideas off to me. And his art, I needed something in my space to kind of bring me into a place where I can always look at it and be creative. So that's how this shit came about, you know what I'm saying? He also did all my artwork, which y'all got shots of that shit earlier. But yeah, man, you gotta surround yourself with like-minded people. That's the first thing. My first tat was this one from Bug. Was the Kraken. Terrified of the ocean. So this entire sleeve is basically me conquering my fear. Now this tattoo means a lot to me too, because I'm such a dark person, I'm such a deep person. Sometimes I gotta go to the depths of the ocean, the deepest, darkest place in the ocean to find my heart. And that's exactly what I did, man.
So when did you first start making music?
Okay, so here's the deal. My uncle raised me. He bought me my first guitar at the age of 7. He brought me my first drum set. At the age of 9, he bought me my first turntables, actual vinyl turntables, and he bought me, I don't know, like $10,000 worth of fucking vinyl, all kinds of vinyl. So I started fucking around. By the age of 10, I was already playing guitar, drums, and spinning and shit. When I was 13 years old, I copped a headset microphone, you know, that you plug in USB, and then I had Acid Pro. And it just went from there. I started recording my own songs, and I just never stopped. And from that one headset, from that one $13 headset, came all of this shit, everything. The first project I released was Hyper Trill.
Hyper Trill.
It was the pink one with me in the spacesuit.
So were those the first songs you recorded, or did you have songs before that?
No. That was just my first release. And actually, there was one more released before that on my SoundCloud called I Will Never Forget. I Will Never Forget. And basically that whole album was just based on a time when I was around certain people, and I was doing certain things, and I was around certain places, and not necessarily bad, just a time in my life that I will never forget that kind of made me who I am right now, you know? So then came Hyper Trill. Hyper Trill was more a little bit futuristic trill, kind of trap, so we called that Hyper Trill. And that's when me and my boy Tila we weren't really cool at the time. Then I made Love You More, which was all more R&B, kind of smooth, kind of vibey, something that you can get head to, something that you can smash to, you know what I'm saying? My whole goal was to have an album or an EP 7 tracks long that you never wanted to skip during sex. And I believe we pulled that one off like it wasn't nothing. After that, I've done a couple single releases, kind of very low-key, very quiet, because right now we're being very experimental with our music, and we're trying to do something that hasn't been done before. Everybody's doing this one thing where everybody wants to be a mumble rapper, everybody wants to be on 97.9, but nobody ever thinks about being friends with the DJs on 97.9 The Beat. Shout out to J. Cruz, by the way. G Spook too. Shout out to G Spook. People don't understand in the music game, you just can't take a song to the radio station and be like, is this hot to play? They'll tell you, yeah, it's cool, or no, it's not, but they don't, just because they say it's cool don't mean they're gonna fucking play it. You gotta make relationships with people in this game. Relationships. Shout out to DJ Elusive, he's the one that taught me that. Shout out to Flex and Fab. I actually connected him with the people who got him his little record deal or whatever. Flex and Fab, he's the one that did that AOK Alright joint. Right now it's popping. They're flying him back and forth between Los Angeles and shit. So good luck to my little brother. Shout out Flex and Fab. You know what I'm saying? Glad to see he's doing what he can with what I gave him, helped him get. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So it's all about relationships because it's all it's about.
So from your first project you released, how much do you feel like your music has progressed? How much has it grown?
Every song that I do is completely different than the last. I don't ever shoot for. I see this one thing where I see a lot of people do this one thing where they're like, oh, let me make a 16, 15, 20 track album of me rapping, me singing, me on getting on beats. And A&Rs and record people are not looking for that shit. They want you to be unique. It takes one motherfucking song. They're gonna hear the first song, and if they don't like it, guess what they're gonna fucking do? Toss it out the fucking window.
I don't get bitten. And if I die in my sleep, nobody's getting the credit for fucking murdering me. So if you're seeing the sun, pray that I have awakened. Boy, these words got me.
One song. And one song that's great turns into 7 songs that are great.
Grind all night because this money never sleeps. You never seen this side.
Turns into 12, 13, 15 songs.
She's living life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Can you keep up with a nigga like me?
One song for a woman like you, brother like me.
Have no choice but to love because each song is so different and you poured your heart into each one, especially if you know what you're doing behind the shit.
Artists or rappers that you look up to, like certain idols that you feel like really are unique in their music?
You know who I've been fucking with real hardcore lately? Gold Link. Gold Link is my nigga. I hope to God that one day I can work with Gold Link because Gold Link don't give a fuck. And that's what I love about him, man. That seems like it's my boy. 1 second, bro. He's Q-tips.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Right, he be looking like he use Q-tips sometimes. Go ahead and say something to the camera, cuz we out here shooting a documentary. Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? All I'm gonna say right quick, one time, is my nigga T-Lo. When you get home, my nigga, when you get back here, it's time, cuz. It's time. So what's next?
Do you have any advice to all these other inspiring artists, especially in the Dallas area? A lot of people seem to be growing interest.
Hold up, I just need to spark a joint. Hold up. No, okay, so these young artists, these new, they're not even young. Anybody that wants to do music, the one piece of advice I would give to anybody that wants to make music, do music, get into music, is you either get all the way in or get all the way the fuck out because you're in the way.
What reflects the most important lesson you've learned that you had to learn the hard way?
Don't ever think you're the smartest person in the room. Don't ever, 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 ever. Matter of fact, if you're ever in a situation where you're in a room full of people, shut the fuck up.
Often have you performed?
Well, this year we had 2 shows, House of Blues, sold both of them bitches out. Cali Moore, shout out to my nigga T-Lo.
Tell me about that. How'd that go?
Oh, you know what, bro? Let me see. Shit. Let me just show you this one thing. You gotta hear this out loud because you won't believe it unless you hear it. Mind you, my group name is Cali Moore, right? Cali Moore stands for cool ass, lustful individuals making others often reevaluate everything. That's me and my little brother. He just got locked up today. Poor guy. Check this shit out. Listen to this fucking shit, bro. Listen to this shit. They literally screaming our fucking name.
Well, we talked a lot of music, but let's talk about you wanting to quit music.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's been going on with that.
So, this is why I want to quit music. I don't know if you can get a better shot of it or not, but my laptop is what you would call fucking destroyed. The whole laptop is cracked. The hard drive is wiped. I'm not gonna sit here and point fingers, talk shit about anybody, but it was a heated argument. Somebody thought it'd be a good idea to smash my laptop and my hard drive, not knowing that I had 3 or 4 years and 3 or 4 albums and over 10,000 hours worth of time into that laptop. So the reason why I want to quit is because I don't want to restart and do all that shit over. I have over $25,000 worth of software in there gone, you know? So I've been getting a lot of people, a lot of people, more people than I usually get. Matter of fact, let me read it to you because it really brought tears to my eyes, man, because I didn't realize sometimes artists don't realize how much impact that they have on other people's lives. And it really blew my mind what he said, man, because it had me in tears. He says, I fucking dare you to give up, bro. I'm with Good Time Garage on this one. One track and I was hooked, bro, from over the pond. Bro, I'm struggling also with my girl and mental health. Took overdose Saturday night and ended up in the hospital. While laid there, who do you think I was playing on my iPad? You. Your music inspires me and kept me alive more than once. Don't you dare stop chasing that dream. Don't you fucking dare. Hitting me up saying, bro, you cannot quit. You cannot quit music. You cannot quit this shit. This is who you are. You'll never be the same. Shout out to my nigga Slimmy Turner, aka Aragon. He told me, don't quit. You'll never be the same. It's not you. You won't be the same person. Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I'm listening to my fans, I'm listening to my peers. We'll see what happens.